Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword. We had left off, we had just went through that magical forest of mushrooms that were just glowing all over the place, way up over here. And we are now at the gym in Balloonia. So this is Opal's gym. This is the fairy gym. I believe this is our fifth gym. Um, I came over here to do a little bit of level farming because they are weak to, I believe, let me double check. I know they're weak to poison, and I think they were also weak to dark type moves. Let me just double check that information for you. Hey, this folder here. So the fairy type gem is weak to steel type moves and poison type moves. So I do not really have a steel type other than Corviknight. But I don't think he has any steel type moves. So that is why I got a Skuntank. Well, not a Skuntank, but a Stunky. Um, so let me show you my my party. I'm going to go with Cinderace, Corviknight, Mudsdale, Dreadnought, Gyarados, and Stunky, but he's not going to be a Stunky for very long. Let me just move my party over. I definitely plan on using that little guy for the electric gym along with Mudsdale. But I believe Stunky is going to be the key here. He knows a lot of poison moves now. And he's a little low level. And then this little guy we will come back to later. But I did not want you guys to miss this, so I waited. So all right. Okay, so we have our Skuntank. So he is a dark and a poison type. Flamethrower. Ah, actually we could. 90 and 100. We could get rid of Faint. Alright, so he's a little bit under-leveled still, so give him these rare candies. But he is going to be what I hope will be the victory in the Fairy Gym. So, through the power of fast travel now, through the flying taxi, we can just warp right over. And here we are. Just as a reminder, if you did catch a Pokemon, you can trade it, and if you get a Galarian Yamask, you can trade it for a Unnovan Yamask here. So I'm not even gonna go in these houses this time. I'm just gonna go straight to the gym. Let's get into it. Oh, Challenger Mr. Cheese. You got 4 gym badges already. I'm gonna have to watch out for you, huh? Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko? Don't tell me you actually like Mr. Cheese. We've already had a serious battle with him. He's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my league cards, okay? Alright, we got Marnie's league card. With that, and what's with the look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as my rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know, so we're meeting in the finals. You got that? Alright, and we have Mr. Ball Guy here. So this must be a love ball. We got a love ball, yes. Alright. Okay, so if you're fighting with a male Pokemon, and then there's a female, it will work better. If you're fighting with the female and trying to catch a male, it will work better. So, let's start. Yeah, I would love to. So this examination is just Pokebattles, actually. It's really straightforward. Alright, there's Opal. Ah, there you are, my dear Gym Challenger. Though you are really lacking in the color paint. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an addition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the answer wrong, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now, I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. Now let the gym mission begin. Battle with all your skill. Alright, let's do it. On the grand stage. Alright, okay, it's time to start your audition to see if you're worthy of becoming the fairy-type gym leader. Annette, remember that name. And we got a Skuntank. Okay, so I'm going to start with Venoshock. Do you know about fairy-type weaknesses? Poison type. That's right, one of the fairy-type weaknesses is poison. Okay, so now we can hit with Venoshock again, and that will be the first Pokemon. Spritzee is no more. Alright, Slurpuff. Nope. Alright, same thing, Venoshock. Beautiful, right? Oh, don't you do fake tears. Alright, that's the first gym challenger down. Beautiful. So, remember that was Annette. I see. I can't say what Miss Opal will think, but you've at least piqued my interest. I'm the second trainer. Don't worry about the last question. Let's keep moving forward. Swirlix. Pretty effective. What was the previous trainer's name? Annette. I'm gonna start using Scratch. That way I can save my Venoshock. I'm actually going to put Corviknight in here and use Steel Wing, because I do have a Steel move. I think Fire would work just as well, honestly. Our Pokemon are 6 levels above. Aromatisse. It avoided the attack. What? Oh, that's rude. And as you can see, quite effective. Alright. Gyarados is up to level 35. He's gonna be a powerhouse. Don't worry about right or wrong, just keep moving forward. I'm next. I think you might have what it takes to become the Fairy-type gym leader. Morgrem. So I'm gonna go Venoshock again. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? Omelet. Correct, I prefer cheese omelets. I don't know why curry would be the answer, but we're gonna hit with Flamethrower this time. Just to save our Venoshock. Alright, Corviknight 41. Gardevoir. Yes, let's go ahead and bring in Corviknight again. Okay, nothing a little Steel Wing can't handle. And that was effective, wasn't it? So as you can see, that's my strategy for the gym. Venoshock and Steel Wing. And I brought some Pokemon with some rather impressive attack and defense, just in case. We should be focusing on the gym challenge, but Miss Opal insisted on making this an audition. So if you look at the notes here, you can see Leon failed, Sonia failed. Okay, so we are gonna save. How did you know? Okay, so we're gonna use some of our supplies. We're gonna heal up. So I need to recover some power points. So I need to find something that will restore PP. Hit points. I do not. So I guess I could use an ether. Ether. Okay, are we ready? All right, let's do it. It's time. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I am Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handled those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at how you and your partner Pokemon behave. The first time I played this, the gym absolutely destroyed me. Do we know her nickname? I'm gonna say the Wizard. So one more hit from Wheezing. We should be able to knock Wheezing out. It's a neat variation. Let's take a look at Night Slash. It does 70, 100. 70, 100. What does this do? Critical hits land more easily. Yeah, and it's got more moves, so. Now, this one we're going to keep the current Pokemon. This is the evolved form of Togepi. It goes Togepi, Togetech, and then Togekiss. Purple. We're gonna have to heal up Skunk Tank soon. That was a nice hit. Okay, so we're gonna put in Corviknight now. Not really gonna hurt Corviknight with the air move. Ancient Power might, though. No, we'll keep the current Pokemon. Do as much damage as we can. How old am I? I'm gonna say 88 years old. Well, you're not wrong, but you could have been a little more sensitive. As you see, we did get punished for that. Alright, it's time to bring out Cinderace. Not bad, right? Mudsdale to 41. Woo. We're gonna keep Cinderace. My morning tea is finally kicking in, and not a moment too soon. You know what that means? You're gonna Dynamax. So we should come out on top still. Alright, the showdown of the Dynamax. As you can see, fire is very effective. Almost KO'd it in one hit. Not for long, you don't. And that is Opal, the fairy gem. Alright, just a short ask from you guys. If you are with us so far, if you would not mind, if you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. It is free, it's quick, it's easy, helps the channel grow, and me and Mrs. Cheese would really appreciate it. Thank you. What does this do? Oh, confused? No, I don't need that. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. Well, good try. Not bad, not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. Badge number 5. Now catch Pokemon up to level 45. Take this TM2, a little bonus from this old lady. Draining Kiss. Steals HP with a kiss, and then restored over half of the damage taken by the target. Lastly, here's a little something for humoring me. This might help add a little more pink to you. We have a fairy uniform. Of course, it's not good to neglect your elders, but old folk like me also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. Okay, the next gym is Chichester. Or Searchester? Hold on now. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to get to Hammerlock too, after all. I'll say with pleasure. They say two is company, after all. Hammerlock. Always such a dusty town. Though I suppose some Pokemon prefer it that way. So you don't actually have to do errands with Opal. But we are going to heal up. You saw Skuntank and Corviknight were the star of the shows this time around. I do really like that they finally allowed you to just switch Pokemon on the fly. That makes it worthwhile. Because now you can just, if your party dies, you know, you used to have to run back all the way back to the Pokemon Center and then like, oh, okay, let's revive them. But now you can just keep going. Okay, so we need to go up to route, where are we going? Spikemuth. And this is the route right here, so we need to go to the Route 9 tunnel. And we can head either up through 8 or 9. I think we're going to have to go through Spikemuth as well. and then somehow go through this mountain in order to get to Winden. But let's head over here to Route 7, and then we'll try to go up through 8. So that would make sense to go up through 7, come down to Spikemouth, and then back to Hammerlock. But you're going very well so far. We have our 5th gem badge. Ah, there's Beatty. Come to gawk at me now that I had my challenge band taken away and my gym challenger status revoked. Can you really afford to waste time like this? Not really. I commend your humility. It is appropriate for a trainer of your limited talents. I'll have you know, though, that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge. That boy. Now that's what I call paint. So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that gives people some depth. Time for my gym mission, child. Huh? What? Pink. Pink. And pink. Congratulations, child. Miss Opal? What in the world has gotten into you? You were used by Olana, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish once she was done with you? Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put into. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you see my full talents, and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head for Searchester? Searchester? I take it you know how to get to Route 7. Alright, well, looks like Beatty is now under the tutelage of Miss Opal. There's Lady Sonia. Hey, the badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins in Stow Inside. Sword and Shield. What kind of Pokemon are they, and where are they now? Well, so many questions. I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries. And kaboom! Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot. What's wrong? Getting readings from the power spot detector, does that mean Dynamaxing is possible there? Hey Sonia, and Mr. Cheese too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the chairman knows. You'll just get lost, Leon. I'm going to. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals. So you should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. Head to Searchester, and get that gym badge. Oh, Mr. Cheese. Hey, Hop. There's our buddy Hop. First the forest and that mad quiz, I've been lost in every sense of the word. But it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I could use a bit of competition to motivate me. The Route 7 should be just this way. Yeah, we're still in. Heading to the right. Okay. The map is not very functional here, but it does work. Alright, Mr. Cheese, you and I both know I've got to keep trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up, if I want to surpass him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest battle against you. Alright. Trabant. Another grass type. At least I think it is. Might be a ghost. Okay, so Cinderace is gonna annihilate here, I suppose. Alright, Gyarados to 36. We can look into Dragon Dance. I don't have dragon moves yet. Oh no, it's a buff. I'm not going to use a buff. Skunk Tank's almost a 40. Snorlax, Hop. When did you get a Snorlax? Snorlax could be difficult, actually. You can see. Owie. I don't know how I feel about his survivability, but we're gonna go ahead and put in Dreadnought. Oh, you jerk. How about that? Yeah. My defense is through the roof. My attack, too. I think Dreadnought was the right choice for this. pretty soon Grookey's gonna make a return, though. So it might even be beneficial to waste a turn with Dreadnought and try to heal up a Cinderace. Alright, Skuntank. I would say that's effective. That is also effective. Hey. Cinderace, if you'll make a return. No idea what that crazy thing is. He finally got him a fire type. Nice. Mudsdale. The way I heard Boltund, I thought it's going to be electric. Yeah. If I would have to guess, that's Yamper's evolved form. Not bad, almost 9,000. Before we ever started out in this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly. He was like a bright star, so strong I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now I can tell just how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too, maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again, and here, I'll heal up your team for you too. I think I know what it is I really want. I want to battle Lee. I want to take on my bro. But not just that, I want to beat him. I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion, and I'm going to. My mind is made up. You and me are going to have another battle once I get my gem badge in Searchature. Sorry, I keep butchering that. Chichester. Sir Chester. Sorry, I know, I keep butchering that so bad. I apologize. Here's Team Yell. You can't just silence Team Yell. She's cute, she's tough, she won't take no one's gruff. Our Marnie, she's our Marnie. So we can't go that way, so. Alright, let's take on these trainers. As a model, I'll show off the appeal of my partner Pokemon. As a friendly ask, I would ask that if you guys have been enjoying this so far, please consider liking and subscribing. It's free, it's easy, it helps the channel grow, and me and Mrs. Cheese would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Is that Cutie Fly's evolution? Pyro Ball is just my go-to now. Vespiquen? No. Vespiquen is intimidating. Imagine seeing that in the wild. Alright, that's Vespiquen. Skunk Tank, it's level 40. Wow. Nice. Almost 9,000 for winning on that one. This creepy little dude. You a bird trainer? I feel like you're a bird trainer. Yeah. Not their weakness isn't fire, it's electricity, but we're so strong that it just... Every Pokemon's weakness is Cinderace now. Or Cinderace. And just like that, Cabby Bruce is no more. No matter where I go in my taxi, loss and loneliness seem to follow. Like, you should stop battling, buddy. Really should. I'm good with that. 2 shakes is what I consider to be safe. Otherwise, you're just going to lose stuff and you're going to get in a Pokemon battle. Oh, hello. A Berserker instead of a Persian. Yeah, that's a Meowth's evolved form in this version. Which is weird that it would not be a Persian. Not confused enough, huh? Violent little kitty cat, huh? So Oh, there's a mushroom, and there's another one. No. Oh. The Pokemon are so violent. I don't want any piece of that spider thing either. Alright, we're on Route 8. This is a maze. Quite literally. Along with Pokemon and violent Pokemon. That's gotta be Timburr's evolved form. As you can see, there's a few trainers here, so we'll clear out what we can of this route so far. Oh yeah. Perfect opponent for Cinderace. Because Flame Charge. There you go. That was easy. Woot woot, Corviknight. And still using Flame Charge. Not a bad battle, actually. Alright, we've got through Dr. Joanna. Nice. I always had that look like that is not what was supposed to happen. Okay, so let's see what this Pokeball is. A shiny stone. That looks like it's a run into it, act by accident type. It's either a rock or a steel type by the look of this thing. But either way, we're running. Yeah, we didn't. A Golett would suggest it's a golem of some sort. What is over here? That's a Phalanx over there. That's a fighting type. Yeah, that's a Phalanx right there. Or a Phalanx, I should say, but... No, up the ladder we go. There's a Timburr that's incredibly aggressive already. Not a Timburr, but his evolved form. Let's try to... And that's a really agitated Rufflet. I'm gonna try to run from a couple of these encounters. My goal, at least for the end of this episode, is to be in the next town. That guy is not making it easy, is he? Oh, there's an item here. What the? A Boldore. Nope. Whatever that little dude is. Got some luxury balls. Fancy Pokeballs. Guess we can just go back down this way. A Phalanx is a fighting type. Let me see what fighting type is weak to. Fighting type is weak to Psychic, Fire, and Flying. I think we'll be okay. So, in addition to Pokemon, which I just barely learned today, in addition to Pokemon being, oh, hello trainer. Let's do this. Apparently, you just... Nice. We'll fight this trainer, but what I learned too is when that question mark pops up in the grass, then that's a wild encounter. That's a Pokemon you can't see that you don't know is there. So apparently that's on every route, so there's mystery Pokemon. I think that's Dreepy, and then a Cloak, and then Dragcloak, so I think this might be a dragon. But, yeah, every time that question mark pops up, it's a mystery Pokemon that you don't see in the overworld. So that's a true wild encounter. Okay, that one's a little bit stronger. Oh no. That might not have been good for him. Yep. Nice, 5,000. But yeah, that's a random encounter, so... Ah, dude, stop. But yeah, if you just spin around and you move all fast, there's a wild Pokemon encounter that happens, and Bronzong. It's just something that you don't see, so it could be anything. But Girder is incredibly, how do you say, touchy. That's a Knackley or something over there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's what that was. That's an electric mouse, isn't it? They're really leading pretty hard into all the Pikachu type Pokemon. Yes, it was very off, buddy. It was very, very off. But yeah, that's a Knackley or something. over there. I forget what its actual name is, but... Nice, a King's Rock. And we can sell that. Hey, Phalanx. It's like, this guy's actually really strong and really cool. He's like a Roman-inspired dude. Or like Spartan. The Spartans used the Phalanx. Okay, so there's another battle up here, but let's, rock type. Let me switch to Gyarados real quick. Actually, Dreadnought will work. We're gonna mess up this dude right here. It's a Crustle? That's not? What? That's a completely different Pokemon than I was expecting. Huh. Wow. Okay, that little guy is messing up Dreadnought, which usually does not happen. Maybe I should use counter instead. Okay, so I have an idea now. Okay, Mudsdale has counter. Watch this. Oh no. Okay, watch this. If I can get him to do Rock Blast again. Come on, quit using Stealth Rock, dude. Stealth Rock is already active. We've done it. There you go. There we go. No, it's already active. I was trying to get him to do Rock Blast, and he just will not do Rock Blast, and then it would deal massive damage, and then it would kill him instantly. But yeah, counter is good. Would have been great for Dreadnought if I would have used counter, if I would have thought ahead. There we go. Because you repay double damage. Wow, dude. This dude's defense is through the roof. There was an item back here, and this is the only reason I came back here. But wow, that dude's defense. There's one more couple over here, actually. Let me see what my Pokemon look like right now. So we're gonna do one more battle, and then we're gonna go through the tunnel. Oh, that's not good. We'll do on Excadrill. And then we're gonna do Steel Wing on Hippowdon. Oh no. This is gonna hurt. Oh, I knew that was gonna KO him. Yeah, this may be bad. Okay, so, yeah, Mudstill. He has a move that according to the weight difference between, the weight difference between Pokemon. Okay, you've got to stop doing that. But yeah, that's a very cheap tactic. Yeah, Mudstill should counter for double damage on Excadrill. Yeah, the Excadrill could be a problem. Alright, Sandstorm is gone. Yeah, we're gonna do Earthquake. So they'll throw out their next Pokemon and it should get demolished by Earthquake. But do you remember to save often? Can't believe Cinderace is gone. He easily stands up to everything. We'll find out what works. Not that. That works. I would say otherwise. Alright, this should end this battle. But as you can see, the opponents are getting just a little bit tougher. Beautiful. Nice. Gyarados almost level 40. Whoa. Okay. Expands duration of the terrain caused by holders move. So, like, if you use Sandstorm or something, then it does extra long Sandstorm. But here we go. We're on Route 8. So we're just going to save right here. And I believe if I'm... Whoops, wrong button. If I'm reading this right, I can just fly to Route 8. So if you want to leave and go heal up at a Pokemon Center and then come back, no harm in that. So I can go all the way back to... Yeah, wild area right here. I love that they put fast travel in here. Heal up. Yes, I would. And then all of a sudden, I'm back on Route 8. And here I am. Just like nothing ever happened. Full health and everything.